greatness. Indeed, old Vic's got to join and beat. They've got to prove his greatness. Here we have a mile and a half, 9 runners listed now.
And they're headed by number 1, Al Mufti, ridden by Richard Hills. And number 2, Glacial Storm, the Blinker Glacial Storm, ridden by Brother Michael. Number 3, Green Adventure by Cash Asmussen. Number 4, Elder Sheepra by Greville Starkey. Number 5, Lazaz, Water Swinburne. Lazaz is visored. Number 6, Mountain Kingdom, Steve Cawthon. Number 7, Sheriff Star, Ray Cochran. And number 8, Sesame by Mark Birch. Number 8 is Trelos. That one's ridden by pedigree. Number 9 is Sesame, ridden by Mark Birch. And 9 runner line up then for this Hanson Coronation Cup. It's a Group 1 race.
7-2. Glacial Storm is a 4-to-1 chance from 7-2, and Elder Sheep is 9-2 from 5-1. Lazar steady on the 8-to-1 mark, with Green Adventure at 10s, Trelos 14-1, and Al Mufti is 33s together with Sesame, and Sherry Star has just gone back to 130, and they're all quoted for the Hanson Coronation Cup.
Ledger last year, but he wasn't disgraced behind Unfor Wayne in the General Accident Jockey Club Stakes, but he was beaten 7 lengths in 4th place behind him, but going down really well.
He ran some good races last year. He was a horse who...
Glacial Storm is 4-1. Mountain Kingdom a 9-2 chance, and Elder Sheep on 11-2. Lazar steady on 8s. Green Adventure back to 10-1 from 8-1, and Trelos is now 16s from 14-1. Al Mufti and Sesame are the 33-1 outsiders, and they're all quoted. Glacial Storm 7-2. Mountain Kingdom also a 7-2 chance, and Elder Sheep at 6-1. Lazaz is 8-1, Green Adventure at 10s, Trelos 16-1, Al Mufti 33s, Sesame the 40-1 outsider, all quoted.
So with Green Adventure going in last for a very open Coronation Cup, over to you, Graham.
Open indeed, as the stalls will be now, but sadly no French challenge, no international challenge for this Group 1 race. But as they come through the first furlong, and Greville Starkey just taking a pull on Elder Sheep, and the pace isn't that strong through the first furlong or so, and it's Green Adventure and Glacial Storm, and then behind these comes Al Mufti. Settled 4 is Lazaz, 5 Sheriff Star, 6 Elder Sheepra, then comes Trelos, Mountain Kingdom, and Sesame is the back marker. And so they stride up the hill through the first quarter mile, and it's Al Mufti in the blue being joined by Glacial Storm in the red with the blue cap. Green Adventure just in behind these. Lazaz is wide, Sheriff Star close at 5, then Trelos, Elder Sheepra, followed by Mountain Kingdom and Sesame. And they race through the first half mile now, and it's now Al Mufti next to the rails. It goes on by a half length to Glacial Storm in second, and Green Adventure and Trelos and Sheriff Star and Lazaz and Elder Sheep held up today, and then comes Sesame on the inside of Mountain Kingdom. They've got under a mile to go, and Al Mufti the leader. The pace stronger now. Glacial Storm in second, showing him third next to the rails. Trelos 4 on wide is Green Adventure. Behind these comes Lazaz. These are followed by Sheriff Star and Sesame and Elder Sheep and Mountain Kingdom on the outside. So they come to the halfway point in the Hanson Coronation Cup, and Al Mufti striding out, stretching by a length and a half. 2 in second place, Glacial Storm, and then Trelos on the inside of Green Adventure, followed by Lazaz. Then comes Sheriff Star, and these are followed by Elder Sheep and Sesame, and Mountain Kingdom on the outside is making ground, significant ground and progress as they race down just over half a mile to go. And Al Mufti has it. Al Mufti from in second place, Glacial Storm, Mountain Kingdom making ground on the outside of Green Adventure. Elder Sheep tucked in behind still and looks full of running as they level up for home, but Al Mufti has it, and they're in line for home now, down past the 3. Al Mufti, Green Adventure, Mountain Kingdom wide. On the extreme left is Elder Sheep, who's starting to make his run, and they come down towards the 2, and it's Green Adventure in the yellow cap that goes on. Al Mufti folds quickly by the rails, and Green Adventure has it, but here comes Elder Sheep in the orange jacket on the outside, and it's Elder Sheep now pressing his stable companion, the grey. The split between these two held by Sheriff Star, but Elder Sheep has it with a furlong to go. Elder Sheep in the lead, but Sheriff Star putting in a big finish, and it's Elder Sheep pressed hard now by Sheriff Star, and Sheriff Star just goes on from Elder Sheep, who fights back, but Sheriff Star gets there. Sheriff Star the winner, Elder Sheep in second, Green Adventure third, then came in 4th place Glacial Storm, followed by Sesame, Mountain Kingdom, Trelos, Al Mufti and Lazaz. Officially this Hanson Coronation Cup has gone to a photo, but there's no doubt about it, that the grey number 7 Sheriff Star has prevailed. Owned and bred by Lavinia, Duchess of Norfolk, trained at Littlehampton by Lady Harriers, and ridden by Ray Cochrane, his 41st winner of the season. And Sheriff Star was the 11-4 favourite.
Returned at 11-4 favourite, continuing the great good record of favourites in the Coronation Cup. The 46 favourites winning 84 runnings, and the 4th in the last 5 years. Triptych, of course, was favourite twice, and Rainbow Quest 4 years ago. The second horse, and although
riding the Derby, but basically what I suppose must be called a disappointing ride on Court June. And there is Lady Harries to welcome her mother's horse back.
What happened when he went backwards? Mind his back legs.
Mind his back legs. Very shrewd advice.
Wait, he had a few go, and then he just idled then, so he did. Yeah. And I had to get into him. Then he ran.
Harris runs just close to John Dunlop's animal yard. Absolutely beautiful spot. You can see Sheriff Star can be quite handy with his hind legs, and that cameraman is probably just out of range. Oh dear, they're all's well.
Normally when horses come back in, you tend to think that they're not going to kick anybody, and there have been quite a few travelling head lads around the country that have walked in with horses and gone to undo the surcingle, only to have their arm broken by a horse kicking out with his back leg.
Let's have a look at Sheriff Star's pedigree. By Posse, the horse who, so to speak, caused or anyway was involved in Noreyev's disqualification from the 2,000 guineas, and then from the Duchess of Norfolk's best female line, the wonderful line through Fotheringay, which produced their Gold Cup winner.